Hold on, let's see. Can you guys hear me? Oh, hold on a minute. My bad, y'all. My bad. Here we go.
I mean, ooh.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
Hey.
Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. What the fuck is going on? Can you guys see me right now? Let's see. It says connecting. Can you guys hear me? I don't know why that says connecting there. That's weird. Let me
This is week one of Run It Back.
This is week one.
Week one. Welcome to Short Story Bingo.
Oh, there we go. Damn it. Oh my God. Okay, we're good. Welcome back to Run It Back. My name is Gabino Grhymes, Mike Masters 801 on everything. And normally I'm joined by Pat Maine. He is out this Thursday. He is taking his ass to a fucking wedding rehearsal. He is out here in Salt Lake though. So in lieu,
that's lame. That's whack.
I know. So in lieu,
he's lame.
So in lieu of Pat being with us today, Lefty is here to co-host the show with me today. What's up, Left?
We had a 17-minute delay in the start time, so at my age, we might have to run through this.
There's not a fucking delay, dang. This is how it fucking goes, bro.
It always takes 17 minutes to start.
Sometimes.
You over here fumbling the bag for 17 minutes?
Yo, Eli H just said, hey, look, Pat Maine got tan. Proud of you, bro.
Okay, Eli, you better chill. We'll turn the comments off, just start roasting people.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
Hey, tell Eli Ace congratulations on his lecture.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's pretty dope.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that is dope.
Yeah, that's tight as fuck. Eli, maybe tell us in the comments how many people were there for that. I saw that when I was just barely, and I was like, damn, I let it run through. Did it get like officially recorded too? That looks cool. I hope that happened. Okay, October 14th, Mountain West Showdown 6, Liquid Joe's, also live pay-per-view on Caffeine. There's just a lot of excitement behind the scenes from my team, from like the videographer and just like Jer. Peace to Hoodie Jer. Give it up for Hoodie Jer really quick. Let's give it up for Hoodie Jer really quick. Yeah, give it up. And I'm just super fucking excited, man. I spoke with Danny this morning, and I'm gonna be going on to his live stream on Monday to talk to his audience about the show. So things are gonna start to really kick into motion in the next week or so, and we'll be the next event. Battle Rap is so packed right now that it's like every weekend there's something happening from a major league, and there's 2 events that's happening on on the 14th. In addition to ours, there's one from iBattle and is it Bullpen that's doing another one? So we're not alone. At all, which is fine. We're just part of the mix, and just keeping the culture alive. Lefty, what are your thoughts right now about? It says Lefty's audio is working or isn't working. Ray,
I haven't been talking, or can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can definitely hear you. Hold on, let's see.
Fucking amateur hour over here, man.
He said fucking amateur hour. Anyway, so go ahead and talk. Left. Anyways, yeah, talk about Mountain West Showdown 6.
I mean, it's like it's got to be the biggest card that you've had. I mean, just like what we've been doing this last year, some of the battles that have been held out there, like, I mean, just from top of the card to the bottom of the card, some of the veterans and people with a lot of renown, like see a lot of those cards outside of like a Blackout or Summer Madness. Even some of the Fresh Coast events, like they may have a headliner and then, but some of the battles you've had out, have been they've been pretty impressive, and I can't lie and say that I'm excited to see some of the battles that are happening at Mountain West Showdown. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah. We'll talk about your battle extensively after we watch the Mikey being in this one he's called Peezy McFly, but I only remembered him as Popeezy predominantly. Anyway, after that battle we'll talk more about your battle and what you've been how your preparation been, all that shit. But for real though, the way that this card is stacked, obviously the biggest that we've ever thrown, and it's not even fucking close. And what a way to close out a whole year. Which other one was close?
Well, I mean, you had Marv 1 versus Zaster. Like I don't think you can say it's not even close. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. My bad. He's like, well, hold on a minute.
Let's dial it back a little bit. I mean, people, please come. It's a but let's not forget what some of the things that happened. Let's not sell us too short.
Yeah. No, I that is good actually. I appreciate you doing that. Because I definitely am what's it called, prisoner of the moment, and so I end up forgetting about like what has already happened for the league. But that's what I'm saying though, like it does cap off a crazy fucking year. I mean, spring training was wild. Obviously the warm-up 3 was wild. Fuck the first, bring in, Marv and Lataze for the warm-up 2. I mean, that wasn't like any bigger, I suppose, than bringing like Caustic and Dirtbag Dan out at the same time and shit, I mean, 88 Keys was even at that fucking event,
and Cadillac Ron.
Excuse me, rest in peace, Cadillac Ron. So it's not like,
bro,
So it's I get it. You're right. Thank you. You're like, hold on a minute. I appreciate that shit.
Bro. Keep it funky one time, bro. Like you out here just wilding.
Yeah,
that's wild.
He said, well, you did have Marv 1 versus Disaster, so I don't know, whatever, I guess, right? Fucking, that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty. I think that was of note. A little bit to see that happen here. That's pretty cool. That was a cool thing, after over the years to see where it's come. And I mean, we had a long wait. There was a beginning period of what I would like to, refer to as hate.
Yeah.
People hating, and then people just stop hating. There was like a really good run, and then we got like a little bit oversaturated, I would say is the good word.
Yeah.
And it kind of led to the people being jaded with the whole, the whole platform, the whole
bang.
Yeah, I think, I mean, you bring up a lot of good points, and I'll let those just kind of live on their own because I don't disagree with them, honestly. There's a lot that I resonate with on that. I want to give a big shout out, though, for real, to Pat Maine, man. Give it up to fucking Pat Maine. I know that he's fucking turning in his wedding rehearsal chair right now. Fucking lame ass motherfucker today. What the fuck? Yeah, be a good homie, but god damn, dude, run it back is on, homie.
Yeah, man, he's turning over in his vans.
Oh shit, that is fucking good.
He left his hacky sack alone at home, and
yeah,
it's unfortunate.
So I've been dealing with COVID this week, and I am. I think I'm past. I think I'm, in the recovery stages. I'm still testing positive. I tested positive this morning, but I feel, a lot better than I did on fucking Monday. I'll say that. But that's what my week has been.
For those of you guys just tuning in, he has a roommate named COVID.
Shit like that.
So I wanted to fucking say thanks to everyone that's tuning in, and that's why I have this fucking hoodie on, because I get fucking cold fucking spells and shit.
You don't want to see his nipples through his fucking.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking
He did that for y'all.
I did it for y'all to fucking. So,
you want this video to get taken down,
Yo, what the fuck, dang? And so for the 8 people that are currently in the chat, and watching right now, be sure to like and share really quick. I shared it to my Twitters, both of them, to the Mike Masters and the Gabino Grhymes one. But we reached 12 last time, so if we can reach even 13, that would be fucking good. Through consistency. I know Left, he hates this right now so fucking bad. He's like 12. Jesus.
I feel more comfortable with like 8 people. Maybe 12. Like we could get up to 12, but anything over that, we'll have to hop off.
I get a little I get some stage fright, dog. All right, so let's I'm gonna bring Mike Bailey in now. Pause. And
that was wild.
That was wild. That was crazy.
Hey, do you watch the Cameron and Mace on their sports show? That shit is hilarious, bro.
Hey, yep. Yeah, that shit was fucking wild. I'll take that.
That was wild.
I'll take that. Yeah. So we'll get him on the stream here in a moment. That's even fucking wild. Get him on the stream? Is that fucking wild?
Yeah, bro. I think there's too many. We're gonna try to be adults. We're gonna do the period, but we might have to pause you a few times.
Might have to yo. That also, pause wild. On you, dog. What the fuck was that?
Hey, yep. He said I was out of pocket. I was out of pocket. Hey, yep.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's see if he is still with us.
Yeah, because you had a whole 17 minutes where he was.
No, he was getting to his laptop too. I'll pull up. Let me go back over here. In the interim, we will. Yeah, we will do this. Let me get this set up. What else has been going on this week? For you, Lefty, what else has been going on, dang?
Oh, man. Just living, taking care of my kids, and hoping I can come up with some material for this battle about West Showdown. Good thing I'm at the bottom of the card.
I fucking knew you were gonna bring that shit up just now too.
That was at the bottom of the card?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've had a history of you hating, bro. So.
Shut the fuck up.
We had a history. I remember when I called you, I was like, hey, man, I'm ready to battle. Let me battle dumb luck. He was like, hold on. And I was like, wow, this guy's like trying to little bro me or something. Let's see.
No, I didn't. I fucking didn't.
You could take trade MC. Let's see how you do. I'm like, damn, bro, you gonna do me like that?
No, we had this conversation.
Let's see. Bottom of the card.
Oh, hell
bang,
no.
Bang.
I gotta pay to get in. Let's see how you do. You didn't even do the warm up.
No, I didn't fucking say any of that shit. I was just excited for you to start back up. I think it's a dope. It's gonna be a great look. And honestly, and again, we'll talk more about it. But honestly, I think that you're gonna turn some heads again, just like you fucking have done in the past. I mean, it's not like any different. It's just out of sight, out of mind. And so it's just a matter of just like reminding folks what the fuck's going on. Eli said, I already got my rounds written. They're crazy. 3 weeks left still. They should never give me this much time to prep. Wow.
Tell him call in and spit his second right now.
Call in and spit his. Hey, Eli, what's up?
There's 8 people in here, bro.
Yo, let me hit the fucking. Yo, there's only 8 people in this.
There's only 8 people, bro.
Yo, it's all good.
We'll just delete it. We'll edit it out.
That's fucking.
It's for these 8 people. Spit the whole thing. Fuck it.
That's insane, bro. What the fuck?
Hey, yep.
Oh man, that is funny. Okay, let's play the trailer really quick here.
12 years ago, the battle rap landscape in Salt Lake City changed forever.
In Salt Lake City, we formed the movement. I was at the head of it. Fuck it. Mike Masters is what happened.
Yes.
We formed our first fucking event in December of 2011.
Nice.
And we've been going through since then.
October 15th, 2011 was our first Mountain West Showdown event, and it started the legacy of battle rap in Utah, and it continued to grow. Who would have thought we would have saw Emerson Kennedy's first battle here?
I heard you got a nickname because it's more of a gagger. On campus telling everyone he's a youth quarterback and lying to fat white girls because they probably want a cracker.
Mountain West Showdown's theme has been simple. Utah versus everyone. Bring in the best and let the bars speak. For the ride this series has given us, we've seen some incredible moments.
Mike Masters, now let's show that file. We have this bitch. So, like, where you at?
Tiger Woods color, dude, this bitch is outlined in Lebanese. You're the only black guy I've ever seen whose skin tone outshines his dentistry.
Why'd you put that on the trailer, bro?
This year, the only thing different, we brought two legends along to celebrate with us.
They be so braggadocious about being in better shape than me, just to still fuck around and get shot.
He only talk to a guy when he needs something. What happens when he answers you? This nigga,
What, I gotta put it in bitch nigga or something?
Mike Masters, you wanted me back, well, you got your wish. It's an all angels in. First time you ever been around 9s and 38. He's getting toe tag. This is a vibe. A rapper, bro, go! Gods and more guns. Let's get real.
You understand levels?
I'm making power moves. So consider this one an honor kill.
I'm cheering for that shit.
So the shit that you're talking is really the songs.
Fuck everybody cheering in your background. Now you embodying you.
I got a gun for a while now.
This is my moment to win.
We celebrate our first year back and our anniversary all on one date, October 14th at Liquid Joe's in Salt Lake City and live on Caffeine.
Damn, that's what's up. I think that shit's tight. I like that. I fucking dig that shit a lot.
I can see that. I want you to edit that, or you need to get approval before you start adding clips in there.
What is that?
I didn't sign off on that. I don't like what Pat is saying about me in that video.
That's unfortunate that you feel that way, sir. Then you should have fucking had a dope rebuttal for it.
What? That wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered.
BML.
It wouldn't have mattered. That's unfortunate because you accepted the match to fucking battle him.
I guess I just bring out the best in Pat Maine.
Yo, what the fuck?
Hey, yep.
Let's see. I'm happy Left and Pat are back. I like to think I helped bait him back in.
Hey, yep.
Who's that?
That was Eli Ace. What did you what?
I mean,
Did you go to the warm up 3?
Which one was that?
Where he battled Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What did
I
you?
did. He was going crazy in that. I was like, "What the fuck?" He was going crazy.
What the fuck is going on right now?
He was going crazy. I was like, "Man, that actually had me like kind of shook." I was like, "Oh man, I don't know if I could."
Shout out to Haley. Just saw her get into the chat here. Damn, fucking any MC Anyone American Wedding Pat Maine edition. That's fucking funny. Damn. All right, well, this is what we're gonna do. Because outside of like what's been going on this week in battle rap, which if you haven't been tuning in, just type in Easy the Block Captain versus Geechee Gotti, and their battle still lives on from last week. Geechee Gotti, his third round has gone pretty fucking viral. And everyone's fucking asking the question if fucking Remy is cheating on Papoose with Easy to Block Captain. So that's been like the biggest news coming out of fucking battle rap this week. Do you follow battle rap news much at all, or are you not really like fucking tapped in like that?
I mean, I've been starting a little bit now. I went like years without watching any battles. I watched like Emerson's battles, but like I've been out of it.
Yeah.
I've been like lately I've been watching a little bit more, mostly the battles from like this league.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been watching some of the battles and some of the ones that I didn't because I didn't get a chance to go to that event where I'm not sure which event it was where you had Johnny Storm and Loso out here.
Spring training.
Spring training. Yeah, I didn't go to that event, so I was watching a lot of those battles.
Okay.
Rewatching some of the battles that have happened at previous events.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna let's pull up Mike Bailey and Mikey B at the time. He's supposed to be joining us here shortly, so let's see. This is actually a 1-round promo, so
aren't all battles promo though?
Unless they're judged. I guess they're all I mean
even if they're judged, I mean, what you really doing?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up in your dumb fucking semantics.
You're so fucking judging,
you are so fucking minutiaed out, you dumb dickhead.
Isn't everything just promo anyway if you really just fucking think about it?
Hey, take your glasses off, dick. What the fuck?
That's not my voice.
What say it again, I'm sorry.
Wow. What is this is always I know I'll probably present this a little bit softer than I usually do to you. Pause.
Oh my god.
Pause. That was wild though. That was out of pocket.
That was out of
pocket. Do people do people see a benefit or do they like judge battles like at the event? I know Pat said he did. He told me that he does feel like it brings something, but I fucking hate it.
Why do you hate it? Let me answer. That should be answered first.
I mean, ultimately, like, what are we? If there's something on the line, like if someone's battling and it's for money, or if you're doing some kind of tournament, then I can see it then. But for most of these battles, I don't see why we don't just let the comments on the internet decide. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's one thought for sure, and I understand that. I understand what you're saying. I also understand the other side of it, of that we've completely gone away from not judging, and I'm talking about like the culture as a whole. Like there's outside of like KOTD season 1 and that playoff, everything is not judged, and so I think that there is. I don't know. I think that there's a lot that kind of goes into a battle if you know that it's going to be judged. I feel like you want to try to leave no doubt, to a win or a loss, either way. I know that when Johnny Storm, I mean, this is a very simple recent example, but when Johnny Storm battled Mike, initially that was not a judged battle, and then at the face-off, Johnny was talking about how his experience on KOTD and the playoff system, that those battles being judged reinvigorated him and like re-sparked something in him that was lost, because it felt like battle rap was getting just very remedial to some degree. And since then he's like, I found that if I feel like every battle is judged, then I just push my hardest to win. Like even against Cali Smooth, I think that battle was judged. The Battle of the Bay X, I think they judged that shit, which is crazy because that was like the main event and had no reason to be judged if it was like for money. There wasn't any money on the line, anything like that. I fucking like that shit. I also am a big fan of a actual system. So like that's something that is going to be like instituted for like judged battles, is like for sure writing shit down, so that when you give a fucking judgment, it's not like, I don't know, I feel like Left took fucking first round, he was just a little louder. I feel like
that sounds like a realistic scenario.
this doesn't this doesn't sound hypothetical. Anyway, so I don't know, I understand both sides of it. I prefer judging. I think that's like, I find that there's more, God, this is going to sound so fucking dumb with the term I'm about to use, but I found that there's more valor in fucking a judge battle as opposed to not. That sounds dumb. That sounds dumb.
That sounds, I almost had to pause that. I like pause, bro.
No, that's not a fucking pause moment for fucking.
the biggest thing is, oh, he's on now.
Yeah,
can everybody see?
Yeah, everyone can see.
I'll just end with this last thing is like all battles are judged, whether they're judged by some people that are there or people get online and watch it. All battles are judged.
Right.
So I mean, if you think just because 3 guys or 5 guys at an event, you trying to win with them, like ultimately this is gonna live on forever on the internet.
Right.
And that's the bigger audience. Like if you lose, the biggest loss you take is on the internet.
I mean, that if you care that much, I don't know. There's a lot of people that fucking care, man. I don't fucking care. But.
Well, I mean, if you don't care about the internet, then why would you care about the judgment?
Well, because the internet's not because the judgment in how, like, if it's in person, and happens at the time, yeah, I care about that. You know, like what the fuck? Then we'll just have like boxing matches, like Errol Spence and fucking, or like matches that go 12 rounds because Errol Spence got knocked the fuck out. Just want to make sure that everyone remembers that.
Yeah, you didn't need a whole.
You look like you bet on Errol Spence. That's what you look like.
Huh? No, you against Bud. I'm not a fool.
You look like you bet against Bud Crawford.
Yeah, I used to bet against fool. I used to Ricky Hatton. I used to bet on Ricky Hatton all the
no,
time.
You
too.
did not.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I did not.
Okay. Anyway, I just yeah, I think that like. I think there is a value, obviously, to the crowd, like rewatching like a battle of words as opposed to like a boxing match. A boxing match, they do still have like similar parallels, though. Like you can watch a boxing match and be like, yeah, that's for sure, obviously his round. That's for sure his round. That's for sure his round. And you can do that similarly in a battle rap. Like, I mean, we do it right now. We've been doing it and been like, oh shit. Like even last week with Bobby B against Atheist, I felt like Bobby B edged the first. And then obviously lost the third, but you can clearly like sometimes see that I feel like what was the point that I was getting at? Fuck, I just trailed off. Thanks, COVID. Fuck. What was I talking about? Yeah, what was I just talking about? My brain just got foggy.
About
anyway, so
judging.
Judging. There we go. Jesus Christ. All right. Anyway, I think the judging is still fucking cool as long as there's like a point system and there's like a basis for why you're judging, as opposed to just like fucking I think that he did better, you know, like why do you think he did better? Because if you told me that I fucking lost, I'd like to know why. And if you're just like, well, you just really didn't have a lot of, I don't know, I just like the other guy better, you know, whatever.
I don't want to know why. Just you're a hater.
If you lost, you're.
If I lost, the judge said I lost. He's a hater.
That's because you think you've won every battle you've ever been in.
No, not every. There's some that I choked in.
That's right. Okay.
Hey,
but if I didn't choke, I won.
Yeah.
Except for against Caustic.
Yeah. Eli said judging is a popularity contest, and the comments are just a bigger version of that. Eli, I can understand why you would say that, being that you've been on the other side of judging so often. If there was
that was like really cold little
shit like that.
Yeah, of course I fucking did.
I could see why you would feel that way, you know.
You haven't been tuning into the show. Eli's almost fucking part of this fucking show. He's like we be shit.
I can see why you would say that, Eli.
Yeah, no, Eli's basically part of this. He fucking gets it, man. I fucking dog. We started this by fucking saying good job on your fucking lecture, dog. You know what the fuck's going on.
So now we earned the right to.
It doesn't matter. Left, this is your first time even watching this show,
or being a part. First time. I watched the.
Oh no, the one that you were on.
No, I didn't watch that one. I watched the one that was the one you did with about the Mountain West Showdown 6.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Definitely needs a point system.
Why are you saying that's right? How the fuck did you know that I watched
Because you fucking asked me for the goddamn link, dickhead. You fucking, are you insane,
that's
dog?
That's right, bet.
Are you insane, dog? What the fuck? Yeah, Ray, I think the next event should have both live judges and online polls. Yeah, I mean, I think so. What's up, Mike Bailey? What's good? Give it up for Mike Bailey, y'all. What the fuck?
What's up, man? We're here.
Yeah, we're here. What's up? What's your dog's name?
Courage. I wanted to name her Ugly, but my girl wouldn't let me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we found him on the side of the road starving to death, and now he's a good dog.
Oh, that's right. This is the dog.
Yeah.
Damn. Tell us a story about this, because this was an interesting story.
Yeah, no, I'm not even a dog guy, but my girl was driving home from work. She picked up our daughter, and there was a dog just like outside. It was dark, and she could like see his rib cage showing. He had all these scars all over him. He was bleeding. So she called me outside to see if I could feed him. And like when I brought him inside, he just didn't want to leave, man, at all. So I went through the process of like calling the shelter and making sure he wasn't chipped, and then he had to stay there for a week, and we had to get him chipped and get all the shots, get him neutered. But yeah, he came home like a month ago. He's been here ever since.
Wow. Well,
yeah, they said he was a bait dog for some reason, but he's an English bulldog. That doesn't make sense to me why they would make such an expensive dog be a bait dog.
Huh.
But he's here now.
Well, he's here now, and that's what's up, man. Saving fucking dogs out here, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
He may have he honestly could have died, huh? How long was he at the vet again?
So he stayed there for a week, but
Holy
yeah, they said
shit.
he was pretty close to death. He was like really malnourished. He had all these infections all over his body from the cuts.
God damn.
But man, he's a sweetheart. Like he likes to act like he'll bite, but he doesn't.
But he doesn't bite. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you, joining us today. This obviously is a two-part. We'll talk a little bit about your battle with Cali Smooth. Jesus. Apologies for my fucking COVID brain. And then we're gonna go into this old school battle with you and Peezy McFly at the time. But before we get into this battle, what do you remember in the lead up to it? Just give a little history on that.
Yeah, I remember. So a little before the battle, you guys had a tryouts at a park, a little tryout event, and I tried out. Ended up battling Suspect, but neither of us. He didn't write by choice. I didn't know I was supposed to write, so it ended up being a freestyle battle. But I guess I did something enough for you guys to see a little bit of potential. So you brought me in, and my first battle, I'm pretty sure, was against B-Side, and I think it was even like playoffs round one. I didn't beat B-Side. He beat me, but I think I did well enough in it for being like a new battler. And so during those later rounds of the playoffs, you guys were booking other battles as well. And so I'm pretty sure this was like round 2 or 3 where you had me battle Peezy just as like a card filler. I remember I was still super nervous at that point, super scared to be on stage. I was still trying to figure out like what my style was and how to write.
How old were you when you battled B-Side?
I'm pretty sure I was 16. It could have been 15, but I think 16. But what I really remember from the battle is mostly after, because when I go to the battles, I can't think straight. I don't remember much before. After I rap, everything's cool. My brain's clear. I do remember Peezy went crazy in this battle. I think Peezy did amazing. And then like I just remember there was a couple other crazy battles that night. There was drama in the parking lot. But I remember this was like the first battle where I started bringing more of like my struggle bars and my life bars and like more of like my story into battle rap. Because before this, it was all just jokes and wordplay. This was the first time that I brought my personal life into it. And there's a sequence in this battle that I remember writing where it's me talking about being a white boy from a trailer park in Las Vegas and how I was taught to use guns at a young age. And that was the first time I'd experimented with that. I remember that. And then, yeah, just like a lot of multis, a lot of jokes. And like I said, Peezy went crazy.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. There's a lot that that just sparks a lot of different memories. Obviously the fight, we continuously talk about the fight because that was fucking insane.
Yeah.
But
what fight was that?
It wasn't just the fight. Remember the cops got called, fucking Evan ended up going to the, you don't remember any of this shit? Were you even there?
Was I there?
I don't know. Were you? You would have known. AK was trying to hop into cars and shit to fucking, you don't remember any of that?
I was in a car, AK crashed his car, an off-duty cop was trying to drag him while we were trying to pull him into the car. It was wild.
I probably went home already.
I probably
get
would.
involved in that madness, that kind of.
No, that's AK specialty.
AK
Drama.
You should get him on here, man.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, that'd be great.
You should get him on here.
Yeah.
Let's watch him versus Dumbluck, the original.
The original AK?
The original Dumbluck versus AK. The one that was at a bar.
Oh, it's on here. Yeah.
Oh, 500,000 views.
Is it up? Is that up?
I don't know. I don't be looking for that.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll check it. I'll give you a research assignment. Go see if AK
I doubt it.
or puncher or battler punches racist rapper, because that's usually the title they use on it.
The title for those
It might be on World Star still.
Yeah. Did it go to World Star?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
probably. It had like hundreds of thousands of views.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy, I think, about this whole series is that, like, you have the battle rap side where people get to see the battles that are new fans, but, like, anybody who was around back then, like, it was much different back then. It was, like, so much more, like, just freestyling as we went. And, like, we didn't necessarily know what we were doing. There was a lot more drama. But, like, it's crazy to remember all that shit.
Eli said that it was on World Star, which is fucking insane to me.
No, it seems about up the alley of.
It seems up the alley of World Star. That's like regular.
World Star has, yeah.
That's regular application.
That's super generic.
That's Tuesday morning. Yeah, not even. Well, Mike, I think like where you were at, I knew that it was important for you to get more plates, as it were, and to get just more bats. How did that battle come about? Like, as far as like the pairing, did I pair that, or was it like between both of you two? And how did that pairing happen?
It was you, because I was still rather new, so I hadn't actually heard of him until the battle had been booked.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think it was cool. I would love, man, if I could battle him today, that would be a classic. I think Peezy needs to come back, bro. He's underrated, and he was a sav.
Yeah, I DM'd him today, and I'll talk to him. What the fuck? I DM'd him.
That was wild.
No, it wasn't. No, it fucking wasn't. No, it fucking wasn't. All I said, dog, was fucking DM, dude.
All right, my fault.
I didn't say I D'd him, dog. What the fuck?
Oh, pause.
Yeah.
You didn't have to fucking give examples, bro. You was waiting to rile those joints up, bro.
You just had to fucking get it out, didn't you? Everything is paused, bro.
Ask him a question, my nigga. You fucking.
No, that's it. No, I just said that I'm going to talk to Peezy and see what his interest is in battling. I don't know. We'll see what he says, because I definitely we'll watch here. So let's pull it up, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. It's only one round, so we'll go through both rounds, and then normally if this is your first time watching, I will. In this case, usually Pat and I will give a judgment at the end, and then talk about it a little bit more. So let's
fucking judging, man.
It's always so hard watching these old battles, man.
Well, you're not alone. Fucking Lefty sat through him versus Dumbluck.
I was like a puppy trying to learn how to use my legs still.
That's a pretty good analogy.
It's not. I get irritated watching battles where Nate let these niggas rob me all the time.
Shut up.
Hating, making me pay to get in battles when I'm rapping. Fucking.
You're
all kinds of shade out here.
Man, he's so salty about just being alive right now, dog.
Yeah, man. I remember we was flying into the Long Beach airport with Big Al sleeping on the floor.
And what about that?
We've been doing this since grind time. Damn, I'm old, man. I wish I had been 16 back then.
Bro, even I'm getting old in rap years now.
Don't say that. Don't say that with us. Go say that with some of these other. Don't be saying you get old. When you were 16, I was already grown. I had kids.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
That's funny. Okay. Did I just do that right? Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Damn, bro. Is this like episode 2?
Can you hear that?
I can hear it.
Okay, you guys can hear it. Okay, great. Okay. All right, bear with me. Man, shut the fuck up, Left. This ain't fucking episode 2, you dumb dickhead. What the fuck?
This nigga was fumbling the bag all through this podcast, bro.
Yo, how about you fucking... You know what? I don't even give a fuck. You couldn't fucking run this fucking shit over
Clearly.
here. He's like, clearly, you can't either, dog. Shit.
My fault. Welcome back to Short Story Bingo.
All right, here we go.
Damn, shout out Evan. Oh, I was there.
Word up, Synchronized Mike Masters. Subscribe to the YouTube.
You don't remember? Here, mute yourselves. Mute yourselves.
Mike Masters 801. Third round of the motherfucking playoffs. I got my co-host with me.
Mute yourself, Mike.
Motherfucking pound. Free my nigga Cuzlo, Westville, Ville Age. Follow me, Lefty 2 Guns WBC on Twitter. Holla at me if you're trying to cop the majors. Girls get into this battle.
Where's the back up? Rapper on my right, introduce yourself.
You know, Mikey B, I'm a rapper and shit. Body bags is what happened. It's about to happen again. Let's get it.
Come on, body bags happen. Rapper on my left, introduce yourself.
It's Popeezy. The only habit he got is crack.
Hell of a habit. Want to do a point toss? Oh, heads. You the first one to lose.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad.
So we good?
Yep. Yeah.
I was too lazy to dig up anything personal about this fat ass, so I came with straight bars, like I was addicted to Xanax, the same way you addicted to hand sex. So, Mr. Peezy, the space captain, I think it's time that someone finally tells you an astronaut your ass is not, so faggot stop, you're never blasting off. You need to go home and practice hard, not come back until you practice bars. And until then, I can give a fuck what you got to say about me, man, because I know the truth. I really am in the streets, man. I got a connection for everything. If you need that fire, I'm your guy, like a gasoline can. And if you want a whack rapper to die, I'm your guy, like a hitman. I'll make your career seem like quicksand, so all them smart ass remarks I will hold with them, because if you catch one of these rights, it's gonna take your whole team to hold you up like a kickstand. You see, tonight, I can guarantee you when I get that win, because you were just a rapper rapping with bad tactics against a rap assassin. I put rappers in caskets, so I'm more like a mortician. Or listen, I ain't no gangbanger, but I'm a motherfucking gangster. I got horn henchmen and snipers in 4 positions. If you even walk the wrong way, your brains, I will paint the floor with them. My rhymes are more than deadly, they're horrific, and my pad is horrific. I could pull your bitches even if my dick was only 4 inches. Now about those gun bars, lately I heard a lot of people laughing and talking like you ain't believe my gun bars, so let me be completely honest with y'all. I'm a white boy from a trailer park in Las Vegas. I was raised by a redneck who was also Caucasian, but in my family learning how to shoot was taught at young ages. I had to spend hours at ranges of learning how to aim it before I was even allowed to bang it. That's why I get pissed when I hear rappers saying some fake shit about a stainless, because while y'all was talking 22s, I was out pumping fucking gauges, but it don't make a difference. But it don't make a difference if we came up on the same shit, because a bullet sounds the same in every language. And I'm sorry about that lane switch. I just had to address some other lame shit, but now we back to you, lame bitch. So we got Mikey B versus Popeezy. So what am I gonna do? Tell me if you remember this move, dude, because I'm about to do the same thing as you. I said he's 300 pounds. You think I wasn't gonna talk about food? Bitch, all I'm about to talk about is food. I feel like Weight Watchers should be watching you. I feel like you know the recipe. I feel like Weight Watchers should be watching you. I feel like you know the recipe to a Big Mac and a Whopper too. I feel like if someone offered you a hot dog or two that was actually talking to you, you would not refuse. You'd even ask for a topless dude to serve you some soggy waffles too. So I don't know if you've ever heard of a diet plan, but you should probably try it, man, because right now you're using all your energy on trying to beat me when the real fight should be against diabetes. I mean, why are you here trying to fucking rap? You should be out running laps and doing jumping jacks, because dog, you're fucking fat. I mean, you could probably do 2 steps and a half turn before your calves burn. I'm sorry to teach you the hard way, but somehow you had to learn. You go ahead and be mad at me. You want to fight, you can take a massive swing. I'll just step back and watch as you mad fatigue. While you're mad fatigue, but while you're being mad at me, you should remember to be mad at your parents for the shitty parenting, because they could have moved you from in front of the TV. Told you to not inhale when you eat, but now you just pride yourself on the fact that you fat. When the facts be, you gonna die like 20 years before me. And not only that, you're also not a man. You probably snitch on demand if a cop asked, but me, I'd be like, fuck that, lock my ass and put me on file like Office Max. You probably thought I was done with the fat jokes, but not a chance. I said Utah has a 24.4 obesity rate. You make up half.
Time. Yeah, real quick.
All right. Oh well, actually, because this is one round, we're just gonna go through both. My bad. That's my bad. Okay, here we go. All right.
Y'all ready? You ready? You ready? Polynesians are fat. We all know that. Shit, I was born husky. Were you dropped on a head as a baby, or were you just born ugly? Hey, look. I'll leave Mikey B bloody and scarred if he fucking with me. Mikey B ain't got no bonds, he must be on that 3G. If Mikey B gave me a mixtape, I'd neglect that CD. Tonight, I'ma call him Bailey, because I don't respect that MC. Okay. Bailey's a bitch in disguise. I bet if I pinched him, he'd cry. He ain't popping no nines and taking no lives, because we all know that gun talk shit is a lie. But where'd they do that at? Not in my city. Oh, you a Vegas cat. That explains why you Hasa Diddy. Hey, you a bitch in every sense of the word. I bet you call yourself pretty and pray to base God and beg for his pity. And look, I'm just gonna give him this light work. Otherwise it might hurt. Cause if I told him how a real nigga life work, he might quit rap and go back to smoking crack until his pipe bursts. Hey, go back till his pipe bursts. Look, on the road though, y'all can't let him use gun bars to try to body bag, cause knowing damn well if he let a shotty blast and put his skinny ass in a body cast. I mean, he couldn't hold the machine gun straight if he dumped the clip. And I bet the recoil from a Ruger is enough to break his wrist. Hey, so who the fuck did you shot at? When the fuck did you have beef? Cause you look like a hip hop character off of Sesame Street. Hey, so listen, Aaron Carter. So listen, Aaron Carter, you should have battled harder. On second thought, maybe you should have battled smarter. Maybe picked a different angle, probably would have got you farther. Cause now you look like a bitch who slipped and started showing her garter. Hey, on second thought, maybe you should have just stuck to spending your parents' inheritance. Cause now you played out looking like a rapping Ellen DeGeneres. Hey, you have never, ever, ever, ever put a body in a hearse. And the only time he got a strap is when he's carrying his girl's purse. Hey. Where they do that at, nigga? Hey, and am I the only one that can hear his list? I swear every time he spit, I thought he spit. I started looking down and checking my fit, swiping for saliva and shit. Hey. This has to be, hey, you're a fucking disrespect to battle rappers everywhere. Cause you'll step up and get your ass beat anywhere. Hey, it don't matter where you're from or what trailer park you grew up in, cause here in Salt Lake, you'll get fucked up in the ring with, you stuck with a real G, cuz, hey, hold up, let me bring this shit back. Enough of these funny lines. When you with your girl, you hugged up and act sweet. And when you alone, you rub back and kiss feet. But soon as you hit the street, you want to clap heat. Well, you faker than the clothes at the swap meet. I gotta give him that shit.
All right. Okay. Even though that was a quick one, I have a lot of notes from that. I have a ton of notes. Do you want to start or do you want me to start? Lefty.
You can start.
Okay. All right.
Don't sound like you want to. I mean, you holding it up for me like I'm so eager.
Well, this is the point of the fucking show. That's why I had you come on here.
I can start. I
mean,
I'd
go
like
ahead.
to hear how you address it first, but I have like basic thoughts. I mean, you can see, like, for me, what I noticed is that he did a one rounder, like, in early times. Like, people weren't rapping that long in rounds at that time either,
Yeah.
And what I noticed, it stood out to me, he had a lot of material for a one rounder. I don't know how much prep was going into it. Usually when you guys end up doing one rounders, it's like kind of a last minute thing, but he had a lot of material. You could still see that, it was probably early on and how many times he battled. And so he kind of rushing through his bars, you know what I mean? So I mean, you could tell the difference. I mean, Peezy obviously just because I think that was probably his first battle, if I'm not mistaken. If it was his only battle, or did he battle
No,
more?
he battled before. Yeah, he
Oh,
battled.
okay,
Yeah.
because he had a pretty good presence. You know what I mean? He started off rapping like he was on a beat, like he wrote that shit to a beat or something. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, I was like, what do we? I don't rap, but he kind of caught it. He got back into like a better kind of style for the format. I mean, he just seemed more comfortable. I mean, he was forgetting his material because he was getting reaction. I mean, some of it was good. I mean, not nothing super crazy, you know. Some cheesy stuff, you know what I mean? I think Mike had a lot more substance and obviously a lot more material, and he got through a lot more material. But there was just a difference in just the comfortability on the stage at that point. I feel like you could see that he was just Mike wasn't as comfortable as Peezy was.
Yeah.
And it showed him perform. That one's like it's hard to judge because you have someone that has more substance. I mean, he got through a lot more of his material. He had better material, but he kind of just he performed some of it, but I mean, you could see the difference between him now and him then. One thing that stand out that they're similar with is that he had a lot of material. You know what I mean? He had a lot of material.
Yeah.
And that's something I see consistent. Like, and people that don't battle, I mean, it's not easy to come up with raps. And the more you have, you know, the more you write down, the more you got to memorize.
Right.
So it was hard. I probably edge it to Mike because I'm always more for substance than I'm not against jokes. I like jokes, but they got to be jokes with bars. You know what I mean?
Sure.
If you're gonna do jokes, it has to be something clever. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear about like somebody can't shoot a gun because they'll put them in a body cast. You know what I mean? Like I'm not against jokes. I enjoy jokes. I think there's a place for jokes in battle, but it just has to be more clever than what I was hearing from me to like I always go substance over
jokes.
Over performance.
Excuse me. Okay. Yeah.
I always go substance over unless the other performance is horrible. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I always go substance over performance. So it would be close, but I would edge it to Mike on that.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate the fucking fact that you put a lot of thought into that shit. Thank you, Dag. What the fuck? That was good. Okay, so right off rip, I have Mike on that, just 1-0. So I definitely think that he won that. Here's some things that I caught from his round and then from Peezy's round as well. First off, I do want to talk about, just because it resonated super highly, the jokes over performance piece. And I see that I thought that Peezy didn't really perform as well. I didn't think that like overall he had a better performance than Mike did. Mike was continuously going like you know, he was utilizing the stage as opposed to Peezy staying in one place. Now, I'm not saying that you have to fucking use the stage super hard, but to not I don't know, to not really like construct any sort of like movement super much. I mean, I don't know. Is the performance only going to be from your inflection, from facial expressions, then, as opposed to like being in someone's vicinity, in personal space? Yeah, and then I'll speak about it in just a second. But so many multis is what I wrote down here. He had the slip initially, but it was like for 0.1 second, and you caught yourself like fucking pretty goddamn quick. So I put slip in for real 0.1 second. So like it's almost like a 0.25 point, maybe even less off. I did hear I don't know if this was like, I don't know, redneck who's also Caucasian. Are there rednecks that aren't Caucasian?
That's fair.
So what I heard that.
I'm sure there's some outliers. Don't put people in the box.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's my fault.
Especially down south. But no, what I was thinking there was like, I'm Caucasian. My father's also Caucasian. Like,
Sure.
Because everybody up until that point, I'd only heard white angles.
Yeah. So you were just like saying further that you were white?
Yeah, that like I'm super white.
Oh, that you're super white. Okay. All right. Damn, the bullet sounds the same in any language. That was fire. Lefty, your video fucked up. Just want to let you know that. I might have to kick you off because that is a crazy image right now from your ass there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hold on, let me see if he's texting me. We're gonna leave that up and someone's gonna fucking screenshot that.
Yeah. Johnny Lingo's gonna get a meme out of it.
For real. Okay. He hasn't texted me back yet. All right. Well, oh, he removed himself. Okay. He will let me know when he's going to be back in. All right. Anyway, okay. So, yeah, the bullet sounds the same in any language. The Weight Watchers shit. That caught like the room. Rapping fast. Obviously, I put down to slow it down. I mean, you obviously know that now, but still, dog, like I fucking loved it. I was still like, you could even see me as I was hosting. I fucking loved it. I was just like, damn, dog, like, because I appreciate that you know, bar after bar shit, you know, like just going one after another. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, Mike was spazzing with the multis was what Eli just said. And then there was another slip. Again, but it was for like 0.1 second. I mean, it wasn't anything wild, but you know, it would be disingenuous if I didn't write it down. And then I put weaving, like you were going through like the personal part and then the fat part. Like that was the only angle that you really hit. And you explained a little bit about that it was a different way for you to express yourself, you know? So overall, I thought there was I mean, you know, do you remember how much time prep you had for that? I mean, this is so long ago, so I don't fucking anticipate that you would, but.
Well, I just remember the card for sure was out.
Yeah.
And I was planning on going to the event already. And then, like, we were one of those battles that kind of got booked as it got closer as, like, I think we were the first opener that night. Like, if I remember correct, we were, like, the opening battle that night. So, yeah, I mean, I remember it was a short period of time. But I mean, like, I don't really care about prep time. That's always been like kind of a thing. But it was definitely shorter prep because the card was already out, and then we were put on it a little bit later.
Yeah. Okay.
It was good to play off for sure.
Yeah. Okay. And then for Peezy, I felt like that rebuttal fell. Honestly, so the slip in the pipe, he slipped like after he said the pipe burst, I think, or something like that. That was a pretty big, I mean, it wasn't like super long, but it was long enough to be like, oh shit, that's a slip. The shoddy blast, that whole piece that got a laugh, and then the Sesame Street. You look like a character, hip hop character on Sesame Street. I mean, admittedly funny. You know, obviously that's pretty funny.
That was his best bar, I think, as far as reaction.
Yeah. Oops, there we go. All right, what happened? Is your laptop not working?
Do I have on video?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, my fault, bro. Yeah, I don't know.
It's okay. That's all right. All right. So I'm just going through Peezy's round right now. The Sesame Street part, yeah, we gotta laugh. And then when he brought up the lisp, hey man, I gotta fucking ask, do you fucking have one?
God, I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like when I'm rapping sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, because I when he said that, I wrote it down for a reason. I was like, fuck, have I ever heard him have like a fucking lisp? And I think it's only because Lefty, I told you not to be fucking just walking around the whole fucking time. That's exactly
before
I text him this, bro.
On the laptop.
Yeah.
Just take a seat and turn your fucking phone down. Anyway,
stop hating, bro. I'm back to where I started. I can't see myself myself.
And then at the end there, he just stumbled into a freestyle, and it looks like the reason why I circle back to the piece about like time preparation, like I wonder if he didn't have I wonder if either of you guys didn't have time, a lot of time to prep. Having said that, if I'm not giving him an excuse or an out, I'm just I mean, obviously that's what I'm kind of doing, I suppose, but I'm not allowing that to be an excuse here, especially if you showed up, you know? So that's what I think. I mean, obviously this is from so long ago, and Yeah, Peezy's he's the fucking man. He came out for the first warm up, I believe for sure, and so that was tight. That was tight. Mikey B and Pope.
At the mall.
What's that? You saw him at the mall?
I saw him at the mall and tried to convince him to come back. Yeah.
What did when you were done with that battle? Did you think that you had won?
Honestly, no. That's what I was gonna. If it was coming back to me, I had a few thoughts. No, up until we just watched it again, because I haven't watched it again since I've, been older. I don't know how long, but I, in my brain, lost that battle clearly.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Yeah, no, in my brain, I clearly lost, and I thought that was like the general consensus that night. But as I watch it back, a lot of things Lefty touched on is true. Like, I was rapping too fast. I wasn't comfortable on stage. And then, like, I had no editing process. So it wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4 punchline or 1, 2 punchline. It was multi with punches sprinkled in. I did notice I had a couple heavy punches, but watching it again, like, I do feel like I probably edged that as well. I think he definitely controlled the room better than me, though, is where I lose points.
Oh, you don't get to judge your own battle.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But,
okay.
And then some things that I thought that he did well was when he slipped, the way that he was able to freestyle so effortlessly, like that's something that is just like reminiscent of before, because we don't see that so much now. Now when somebody slips, it's either they get it back or they don't.
Ooh.
And they kind of just they time out right there.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think that was cool to see. I think that his jokes were on point. That Sesame Street one was kind of crazy. I like that. But yeah, it's crazy. I did think I lost.
If people stumble, never good.
What's that?
I think anytime anybody stumbles and then they start to freestyle, you already know it's all bad. You know, you might almost just say time.
Might as well. Yeah, I didn't think it was a dope freestyle. I mean, even though he went to it seamlessly, it didn't like had a reaction at all.
Yeah, because it was usually what happens when people, if you're freestyling in your round, it's all bad.
Generally. Yeah, generally.
Unless it's a rebuttal.
Or it's all bad.
You're cutting in and out. Left.
Oh, that's my. I guess I keep walking around, but I'm walking to places that.
I don't disagree though. So like if I appreciate. So do you feel like I mean I'll you should be able to judge. So fuck it. We're gonna like. So do you feel like you won now, watching it?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Does it give you some vindication a little bit from like fucking 16-year-old Mike?
What was that?
Does it give vindication to 16-year-old Mike? You're like, damn, dog, you were fucking just hard on yourself, man.
Yeah, no, honestly, I wish I could go back then and like shake myself and tell me like, bro, you have something here.
Yeah.
You need to stop fucking around so much. But yeah, I wouldn't say it was clear by any means. It was very debatable, and I think that preference could really play a huge part in it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't argue if somebody said I lost that one, but if I had to judge, I'd probably say I won that one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. That's it for that one. We're gonna I'm gonna talk to you guys both a little bit about your guys' battles, and then we're gonna draw a name for next week. So we'll go do that here in a second. Let's do this. Okay. So Left, let's start with you. Because you are and this is your first time battling in what, since 2016? Roughly?
Something like that.
Yeah, it is. I'm telling you it is. I'm all like this. So 7 years since you've been
ask me if you already know.
Just because I fucking, it's like it's journalistically fucking being like, oh, you've done your research. You've done your research. What's been your preparation, man? Because I've asked you about battling ever since the warm up 2, and you've expressed interest. What changed?
I just want to start by saying Eli Ace has the backstory of a character on a Tubi movie, on a straight to DVD movie.
Oh my god!
God.
What? Professor. At night he fights crime, you know.
Damn, that is fucking facts. That's hard though.
Who wrote that shit, bro? Who wrote that? Who wrote Elias's backstory?
That's crazy.
No, what was the question?
Oh my god. Just what was what was why are you battling now as opposed to like after the warm up 2 when you seemed a little bit more, I mean, at least that there was interest, and so what tipped the scale?
I was like, it was like almost like a double dutch thing, you know, like I was like, well, I mean, you can always live off your legacy if you don't fuck it up. So it's like hard to go back in, like, oh, am I gonna get fucked up? Am I gonna lose? Is it not worth it? You know what I mean? Because that's why, like, to touch on what you talked about earlier, like, pause.
God damn, dog.
Hey, yo.
What you were saying earlier, like, oh, but if it's judged, I go harder. Like to me, like I'm competitive. Like I'm trying to win every battle. If there's people judging it or not. Like in my head, it's being judged. You know, it's being judged by me. It's being judged by like the comments. You know what I mean? So like I'm really competitive. I do love the sport. You know what I mean? But I also like want to win.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to go out there and not compete. So I don't know. I had like a time where I was like, well, I don't know if I have the time or if I'm going to be able to put something together. So I started just because I haven't written anything or like it's like something you could turn off. You know, I wasn't like thinking of things. Like I used to just be in my car. I'll just be like thinking of stuff. And now I just drive and more in the past, 5 years, it's just turned off from me. So I had to try to turn it back on and see if that was something that was possible. You know what I mean? Because I just wasn't sure, and I don't want to go out there and not be good. You know what I mean? Like I love it but if I could just do it by myself into my basement or something. But I don't want to. I wanted to make sure that I had like I could put together some like reasonable quality material. So, and I was back and forth down, well, is this good? I don't know. And then after a while, I started practicing just like anything else, getting more acclimated and just putting more time in every day, and not every day necessarily, but sitting down and trying to write, or just while I'm driving, thinking of stuff and getting myself in that mindset. I felt more and more comfortable. And then, I mean, I was close, like, and Pat knows this was like this could have easily not happened too, so.
That's right.
But now he already made a flyer, so.
A flyer in a trailer.
Flyer in a trailer. A hating ass trailer, but.
Do you think that I mean, over time, do you feel like you've gotten better?
No. To be honest, no.
I mean, walk me through
if
that.
anything, I'm not. Maybe there'll come a time where, because I definitely feel like Eli's gotten better, but I mean, I've been out of it for so long, like just not flexing those muscles or using those muscles. Like rapping is a skill. It's deeply talent based and creative based, but it is also a skill that you polish and you sharpen. So if you're not doing it for what seems like forever, and you're just out of it, there's concerns there for me. But I don't think I would definitely not say that I'm better than before at my peak. I'm better than my first battle.
Sure.
But I don't think I'm better than at some of the times I was, but I don't think I'm far from it either right now.
Why take on Johnny Lingo? Why agree to that?
So I can get guaranteed win.
Oh my
because I can't, I mean, that's my mindset. I can't.
You're so wrong for that.
I think even if I do bad, I'm going to beat him. You know what I mean? So I just make sure that if I do come back, even if it's underwhelming, it's good enough to beat him. So I hope he can hear that and motivate him.
Okay. All right.
That was a candid moment.
I'm
not going to be political.
He's all fucking just quick. He's like, yeah, because I'm
going to keep it 1,000.
Do you after?
But also on that end, I'm sorry I interrupt you, but I've always been a fan of Johnny Lingo. Like when he battled Young Rip, when he just came out there and battled, and those were like bro, it was like he was writing Young Rip bars leading up to that. Like, how did you come and do that on that day? Like, that was probably his best performance ever next to his last one against Mike. Because like he I don't know if you remember that battle or if you've seen it. You should go back and watch it. Like,
what are you talking about? Yeah.
Him versus Young Rip. You don't remember Young Rip's opponent didn't show up or he didn't come and Johnny Lingo just battled him like on the last, not even like you guys didn't even give him prep time. He just stepped up to battle him.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's fucking insane now.
So Young Rip was spinning his bars that he had prepared, and Johnny Lingo just that day. I don't know if you maybe told him earlier in the event. You know what I mean? Hey, but that was the earliest notice he had. That was crazy to me. And he wasn't even scheduled to battle. It's not like he had battles. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
What's up, Ryan Daly out of Nebraska? What's good, man? Nebraska, the Cornhusker State's in the house. So yeah, okay. So you do have respect for Johnny, just like in general, just like what he, what contributions he's made to the league and so on and so forth. But
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I'm just saying that fucking. I think he always had potential.
Well, I do.
He had good lines. He had good lines. But if you ask me honestly, if I feel like there's a chance that he could beat me, like to come in there,
I didn't ask that.
I'll say no.
I didn't ask that at all. But I already know how you fucking think. Okay, so let's just I'll end with this question. Do you with what other battle on the card are you most excited about other than yours?
I mean,
there's a few.
EK versus
Go ahead.
Probably EK versus B Magic. Like I always liked B Magic style, like just like I always have been a fan of that kind of style, like just like punches and then like a kind of a rhythm or how he leads up to a pattern into a punch. It's his style, and he does it. He does his style. He didn't usually try to use a ton of schemes or just punchlines, and people that are true to themselves. And he was actually really, really good, and he's come back and he's been really good. Like he's somebody that I always was a fan of B Magic's, and just to see where EK is right now, to where it's not like a battle, like it's not you bringing him out. It's like another headline. It's cool to see him at that level, and I'm excited to see that battle. I mean, I'm excited, honestly, to see every battle. But that's probably the battle that I'm most looking forward to.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, cool, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Lefty versus Johnny Lingo happening on October 14th in a heated one rounder. Just kidding. Oh damn.
Might end up being that for him, I guess.
Mike, I'll shift gears over to you. With Cali Smooth, this would you consider him where does he rank for you as far as opponents are concerned?
Near the bottom, honestly.
I love it.
No, I swear to God, like I've been seeing him since the AHAD days, and for 15 years he's done nothing but get whooped on by everybody who he fucking battles. He's got a couple lucky battles here towards the end, but like I haven't ever seen him. I've been doing so much homework. He has never clearly won a battle. It's always debatable or a clear loss.
Shit like that.
Back in the day, I mean, AK even whooped on him, and I could whoop AK. Like I'm really not worried about this dude at all.
Wow.
I think Johnny Storm was a bigger battle for me because Johnny Storm had a bigger legacy. Danny Myers was bigger for me because he's just better. Eli was better than him. Bro, I've been going through the ringer lately. Dre Vicious was better than him. Like, I've been going through the ringer, and like he's kind of like, I literally started writing 2 days ago. Like I'm not worried.
Wow. Okay. So that's where you're at with that. You mentioned your research on him, what were some glaring things that you saw? You don't have to like reveal your whole, what your angles are.
Yeah, no. I think he did great in Bags and Bodies, right? The battles that have came out from that, so versus like Green Ranger and Bad News and that 2-on-2. And I think he did do pretty great in those battles. And maybe that was the pressure was turned up. Maybe like it, the sun shines on every dog's ass, whatever, all those little things. Like he showed up then, but every time I watch him go to try to collect a check from these small leagues, he gets upset by some underdog. So I don't know if it's just when the pressure's on, he tries harder or what it is, but he does the same thing in every battle. So the first round is going to be name flips and wordplay. The second round is going to be struggle bars. And the third round is going to contradict everything he said in the first 2 rounds by writing this thing about how we need to stop the violence and help the kids, even though he just spent 2 rounds talking about shooting me in the face. So, I mean, he has the same formula every battle, and I don't imagine it will change this time.
What? Wow. Okay. So that's what you grabbed from that.
That's how you feel.
Yeah, I like it. Well, what in your since you just started barely writing, what is what how do you feel thus far about your writing?
Great. I mean, I always feel pretty good about my writing. I mean, like I'm definitely a big critic on myself. So like the writing process for me is I write like 12 rounds over and over and tell myself that each one's trash and start over again. So like I'm a really big critic on myself, but like honestly, bro, I think that I could really, as long as I show up and rap for 2 minutes every round, he's dead. Period.
Damn. Okay, so Eli just mentioned that he said this motherfucker ordered Cali Smooth's book just to prep for him.
I did. And that shit was a ripoff. Don't nobody else buy that shit, man. All it is every page is a course from one of his fucking songs, bro. He just took the course off of every song from his discography or whatever the fuck. And he literally printed the 8 bars on each page. And like by the time I got to page 4, I was truly pissed. That's like $20 that you could spend on gas, you could spend on McDonald's. I don't know what you do, but just do not buy the book.
Okay. All right. I'm here to. I have a different message by the book, but all good.
Guys, we do not support the comments.
Yeah, go ahead. Buy his book.
We do not support. Please,
we do not support this message.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate it. Okay. So what? A lot of us are pretty familiar with you having longer rounds than normal. Even I'm whatever. I'm not gonna laugh about it because you know that I've hit you up and been like, yo, what the fuck? We gotta get. So with the time limits, where are you at with the time limits? How do you feel about that? Are you gonna fucking barrel your ass through them shits? Are you just gonna bulldoze, or am I gonna have to fucking? I will call time, and I will call time every single fucking time.
I'm gonna try to stay under 2.5 minutes every single round. I'm writing 2-minute rounds, so we should be good.
Okay.
Are you your first battle that has a less than 30-minute runtime on the channel?
I don't know about that. I mean, we don't know. I might get crazy and start rebuttaling.
I'm like, God damn. I'm like, that was longer than Eli's lecture.
You might catch a couple fucking mixtape verses.
Shit like that.
Bang, bang.
No, yeah. I think my problem has been editing, right? So like I write so much stuff, and it is very normal for me to overwrite. So like I'll write more rounds than I need. If I need 3 rounds, I'm gonna write more than that. If I need 1, I'm gonna write more than that. So I think the problem is I write a bunch, and then like I have problem with editing, and I like parts from this round, I like parts from this round, and I truly don't decide what round I'm spitting sometimes until I'm up there. Like then I kind of start choosing where my rounds will go. Sometimes I know, but sometimes I don't, and I just have a bunch of rounds.
Yeah.
And I think my problem, like with Johnny Lingo, for example, my 3rd round was my 3rd round planned for him, and like half a different round that I didn't use for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just about editing and deciding like this is my best and I'm gonna go with this. My problem is I've been writing for different types of crowds, so now I'm just writing for me.
Okay.
That's really crazy, because for people that I don't know that don't do it, or for me personally, like it's hard enough to sometimes to get in and memorize the 2 minutes. You know what I mean? To not know your round. And then that also plays, that's why I stopped trying to do rebuttals, because anytime I try to do a rebuttal, I would lose my round, especially if you get a reaction or something. So I can't imagine having multiple rounds and trying to draw from each one of them. Like that's like that to me, that's difficult. That would be difficult for me. That would be a recipe for failure for me, because just it's hard to just like, okay, if once I know I got comfortable, these are the rounds.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to like decide, even if I try to switch the third and the second, I would have trouble.
Well, so this
that's
came from
impressive.
it came from Lotta Zay. He had a 4th round written for me. And I had to like use mixtape verses and some bars that didn't make the cut and freestyle, and like I didn't rap nearly as long as him, and like that I felt like people were saying that it was cool that I rapped back, but that his 4th round clearly beat mine and the rest was a close battle. And ever since then I've tried to overwrite. So like usually I'll go into a battle and say this is my 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. But sometimes when I'm there, I'm like, fuck it. Like I have this other shit that I think the crowd's gonna like because they're reacting more to multis or they're reacting more to jokes. And like Eli can tell you, because me and him talk a lot. Sometimes I'll write for a 3-minute round, and I'll write a 5 or 6 minute round, and I'll say this is the cutoff. But like if I feel like I need more, then this will be the 2nd cutoff. And if I feel like I need even more, this is like the hard cutoff. So like the way I write is just very unorthodox. Like it's hard for me to kind of key in and be like, oh, 90 seconds here, 90 seconds there, 90 seconds. I just overwrite. It's what I do.
Okay. So you overwrite and you have a hard time editing. You sound okay. It sounds like that's like a, obviously a skill that you're still, working out. I want to give a big shout out to the chat and whoever the fuck Ryan Daly is. He said, y'all all truly suck. This is the dude from fucking Nebraska. Eli, he said, don't nobody give a fuck about Nebraska, bro. STP, he was tapped in. I don't know if he still is, just cause I love battle rap. So thanks for being here with us. Stretch is in the chat. He's in the chat. What's up, Stretch? And then host Beefy with the Beans and Rice podcast. He's the Beans and Rice show, excuse me. Anyone said that you were breaking it down to a science. So, is there what do we expect, or what can we expect? Excuse me. Different in this battle.
I definitely think that this is. I mean, it's the shortest rounds I've had since I came back. So I'm trying to make sure that every word counts for sure. And honestly, this is where the underdog conversation is going to change. I'm going to 30 him. It's going to be nasty. I'm sick of people being like, oh, he's an underdog. But like, if he shows up, he's going to make it close. Like, I don't know, man. Like these vets really aren't that good. And I'm going to prove that. Okay. Well, do you have a parting message for your opponent? We'll probably have you on again before, but for right now that we can repurpose. Yeah, your book sucks. All right, man. Okay. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Well, look, Mike Bailey, Cali Smooth, October 14th, Mountain West Showdown 6. Man, it's I'm me personally. You and I spoke about a different opponent. And I absolutely think that Cali Smooth is a better opponent. It's going to put. I think that you guys are going to have a better showing. Personally, a better battle than the other opponent, which may happen down the line. But honestly, now that I think about it a little bit more, I think that we just move in a different direction in general. Personally speaking, but if you want to battle the other guy, then we can set that up. Obviously. No, I'm really good. I mean, the other guy's clearly better than Cali Smooth, but I know how like the dick smokers like to go with the popular guy, so I'll kill the popular guy. What? Yo, what's good? What the fuck? Damn, dog. Holy shit. All right. J-Doll in the house. What's good? What's good? Hello. Thank you for joining us. And then Eli said Ryan dipped. He was scared. All right. So let me pull up the list. Let me pull up the list here. Actually, while I pull up this list, Lefty, I didn't give you that opportunity. Do you have any parting messages for Johnny about your opponent?
Do I have messages for Johnny about my opponent?
Yeah, like what? Yeah, do you what would you? Yeah, What do you? Yeah.
I mean, he's a cool dude, man. I remember seeing his brother at the last event. I was like, damn, I remember he was a little kid running around following him. That's all. Like I like Johnny Lingo. He was cool, man. We went out, me, him, and Big Al went out to a KOTD event one time back in the day in the golden ages, and we like all stayed with EK. It was I'm cool with Johnny Lingo, but
cool.
I mean, not nothing like crazy. I mean, we're gonna post a link to Cali Smooth's book in the comments. If Johnny writes a book, we'll fully support his book, but I don't, I'm about to. He's not gonna win.
He's not gonna win.
He's gonna leave there knowing he didn't win. He's not gonna. He'll step down off the stage like, yeah, he's gonna get some daps, but
yeah.
I mean,
I would only ask. You guys don't have to, but Mike, do you have any like a quick final on what your thoughts are on Lefty and Johnny's battle? Nothing huge, just like a.
I'm sorry. Repeat the question.
Like a final, like maybe a couple sentences. What you think about Lefty and Johnny's battle? I don't want you to do a whole breakdown. If you want, if you don't want to, that's fine.
Yeah. No, I got it. I can do it quick. I think that Johnny Lingo really showed out last battle. I think he's dope. And then what Lefty's going through right now is a very hard thing to do. It's hard for him to come back. It was for me. But I think this is like Johnny Lingo's biggest testing moment right here, battling a local legend. And like he definitely gets that underdog treatment. But yeah, that's about it.
Lefty, for Mike's battle against Cali Smooth, do you just have a couple sentences? Since quick final. What your thoughts were?
I mean, I really agree with what he said about how he kind of prepares. He does try to eat on what he believes to be smaller leagues. I mean, I think he's a good rapper. I don't think he's trash, but I do think there's a difference in what he brings in material wise. But like I said, I think he's a really strong performer, and for me, substance always beats like I don't give performance like just that stage presence. You don't get a ton of points for me for that. So it's just going to come down to what he comes with, because if he comes with just trying to entertain, then he's going to lose, you know what I mean? So it's about, if he can come with some material, I've heard him piece together. I'm not going to sit here and say he's whack, but I haven't heard him like have 3 amazing rounds before. So, okay. I mean, he controls it. I know you said 2 sentences, but.
Yeah. No, I got it. Okay, cool. Well,
but I mean, he's going to have to come with material to win.
Yeah.
So, and it has to be 3 rounds of material. It can't be like 1 round of good material and then.
I don't disagree. Okay, cool. Let's pull the list up and see which battle we're gonna watch next week. Bear with me. There we go. Okay.
It's random? You don't choose them?
Yeah, it's just random. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
The winner.
No, he can't. So hold on.
Do it again.
No, it can't. It can't go 2 in a row. Can't go 2 in a row.
Do it again.
Right there.
You can't go 2. Can't go 2 in a row. That happened last week with Atheist too. That happened last week with Atheist. So if you guys,
I know I'm the best rapper alive, but do it again.
Oh shit!
Not a ton of battles, I guess.
Yeah, there's a ton. Okay.
Big and.
Oh, let's go.
We already did that, right?
Oh, we did already do this. Okay, I don't know why this is.
We did that one.
Yeah, that was last.
Bro,
week.
take the ones down, bro. This is amateur hour over here, bro.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We did search for Jay Villain too, or no, that was a different Jay Villain. Okay.
No, okay, here we go.
Let's run it again.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah,
that's a good one.
Running back Disaster and Marv 1 next week. Damn, that's tight. I'm gonna talk to Marv and see if he can join us.
Even though it wasn't even close.
Well, yeah. What's your thoughts on that, really quick, before we leave?
Marv 3-0 and a 1-rounder.
Oh my God! Why? What? Disaster just didn't have anything.
Disaster's ass.
Damn, dog. That's crazy. Left. What did you think of Disaster and Marv?
I don't think that Disaster was trying to win. You know what I mean? I think he took a different approach. I enjoyed it. You know, I do think Marv won. Bars,
dog.
Shit like that.
I think he won, but I think it was cool for someone to take that approach and, you know, give somebody flowers. But yeah, I enjoyed the battle.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Well, next week, Run It Back will feature Disaster versus Marv 1. Pat Maine may or may not be back. He may be in another fucking wedding rehearsal. We are not sure. But
with hacky sacks and everything, man.
With the whole fucking thing. With that said, though, gentlemen, I certainly appreciate you guys. Lefty, for sure. Thank you for filling in for Pat Maine. We certainly appreciate it. The whole rap battle crowd appreciates it. And Mike,
and people in the lobby.
Yeah, those are the people. Sir. Those are the people in the lobby. I'll go over the comments here in just a second. Mike, thank you so much for joining us too, and taking a moment. Obviously, we'll keep tapped in so that we can. There'll be like more as we get closer in the next few weeks for Mountain West Showdown. Overall, I didn't even ask you this before we go. Outside of your battle, which battle are you most anticipating?
Oh man, that's a hard one. Part of me is super excited for Eli and Foick because that was kind of like a dream match. I got to help quarterback a little bit. I think that's super dope just for like the leagues kind of colliding there. Obviously, I'm a huge Marv fan, so I'm excited for Marv versus Danny, but I think it's going to get ugly for Danny. And then I'm super excited to see how Spades comes, honestly, because he took a big step up, and I want to see that continue. Honestly, the whole card's solid, man. I couldn't pick.
All right. I appreciate that. Bang on that shit.
Bang.
Let's go through some of these comments. What up? Beware. Eli A said, this is talking to you, Lefty. Lingo's going to have 30 polys in the crowd yelling, fuck Lefty Two Guns. And he said,
that's crazy.
He said, beware the chant.
It's hard. It's a hard thing.
Eli also mentioned that he has 2 new battles that just hit over 1K. He is correct. It was him and Bobby and him and Quest were the 2 battles that just reached over 1,000 views. So that's dope.
He better keep that to himself.
No, hell no.
You already celebrating 1,000 views, Eli?
Yeah, but still, they still had to make, they got in there. So I'm gonna put those on the list. Anyone said with that many polys,
I'm proud of him.
I'm proud of him. He said, I'm proud of him.
You know, I'm proud of you, Eli.
With that many polys in there, hopefully they're catering Mo Bettas or okay. All right. That's good. Okay. Host Beefy said, I don't have the salute emoji on Android. Eli Lingo gonna have his crew popping like a Delta Airlines Frito-Lay party.
Oh, this shit is turning toxic, bro. This shit is turning. This ain't the battle.
Holy shit. Eli had Diz 2-1. He said, nah, Diz 3rd round. The conscious shit was dope. And then, of course, this is a shot to Pat Maine, which is well deserved. I bet Pat Maine is fatter next week. All right, so run it back. Mike Masters 801 on everything. On our Instagram is where you can also find the link for pre-sale tickets for live. If you're going to be attending live, and then also there's a link for the pay-per-view purchase as well. All you have to do to get the pay-per-view is literally just download the app of Caffeine and create yourself an account. That's it. Just create an account and then hit the link, and it's $10. It says 100 gold, which is $10. Okay, so 10 gold is $1. So it's just $10. If you have the URL TV app, some folks do, it's only $5. If you don't, though, that's fine. Just it's only $10, which is wild. That's fucking crazy. It's only $10 for that fucking whole battle.
That's really dope, man. It's dope that you're able to offer that, and I think it's cool for the battlers too. You know, I think it's something that may help you try to help you negotiate and bring talent out, because when you're able to have people see you and you offer that platform, I mean, I think it's just another level, and it's definitely dope. I think it's a cool thing to see that kind of integrated into Mike Masters. Congratulations, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And also give a big shout out to Emerson Kennedy for helping make that happen. We really appreciate that too. So we are done for the evening. This has been a little bit of a marathon. Thank you guys for sticking with us, though. We had 2 folks that are going to be on the card, so we wanted to talk to them too. So run it back, Mike Masters Alliance, October 14th, Mountain West Showdown 6. It's fucking going down. Biggest event in league history.